Boom! We are back. Welcome back, everybody. This is Angry Lions, you guys. It's the first time that I am streaming Angry Lions, and quite frankly, it's the highest level task force that I have ever streamed. So it feels good. I'm excited. Also, I'm a little bit nervous because I'm in this team with these guys, so I should hopefully know who everybody is. But we should be doing good, I think. So Lions, they rolled a Forlorn Hope with 7 shield bases. And for those of you who have played Forlorn Hope in a 25-man task force, you know that when you roll 7 shields, you're like, oh man, because it is so difficult. Like you need perfect hits, and sometimes even more than perfect, because you need to save some hits to get the op down. Because when you roll the op, you kind of trying to estimate how many hits it's going to take, and I don't know, because Lions roll the op in the middle of the night for me, so I'm never on for op start. So I don't know how many hits it was expected to take, but it is this one. You can see we had Alamo, Maze, we have Torrent, Boomtown, Green Court, Fang, Hardcore, and Phobos. So like the only way this could be any harder was if like Fang was Redline instead or something like that. We have Moose Yaws and Base Beach in the chat so far. First chat, I don't know what you're meaning with that. This is definitely the chat for this stream. So we're gonna start off right away. Going to start with the easiest base first, I think. Yeah, and that is obviously going to be the only non-shield base of this op. It is Phobos. Okay, you meant you were the first to say something in the chat. Yeah. So this is a 227 Phobos, and it is hit by Big W, the leader of Angry Lions. And he uses 6 GBE 4 troop damage. Now compared to the last stream that was like unboosted and also with the GBE tribe, the numbers were all whack. But no GBE tribe, no damage tribe, so this is just the normal statue values that I am used to. So this is actually not quite perfect statues. 254 is perfect. Anyway, so Phobos is soloed by Big W here. We're gonna pause this real quick and take a look at the layout. So we can see like the machine guns here, and to the right of them is normally rocket launcher, but there's not this time. And the machine gun to the right of the core is also missing. The machine guns usually left of these mines. But we have some extra machine guns over here that's going to be in range. But we will see what Big W does here. I can eat some GBE. He's boarding out the mines there, so we can walk past. He used 1 artillery for 3 mines because he knows he will pop that mine, but it's a level 20 mine, so it's not gonna do him any harm. Okay, he cleared those mines too. Just to be safe. Like, when you play on this team and you're going on this base, the only solo base. Look, he lost some Zukas too. Oh, it's peeking, 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 peeking. Oh. He's probably hating life right now. Because when the AWP is so tight, you know, this is the only solo base, so you gotta make sure it is a solo, like, because if it isn't, it will put the whole AWP in jeopardy, because it will be an extra hit on Phobos. You do not need that. You need all the hits you can for the shield bases, you know. So he's probably pretty nervous at this point. Like, he lost a lot of girls to the machine gun, but you can see. So he is shocking the shock launchers and the machine guns below the core. And I thought he was going to just clear and free snipe, but he's not. He's doing 2 shocks 2 times. So this is going down easily. The core health was 1.9 million, and he did it with partial girls, because he could do 2 rounds of shocks. So he had double the time on the core. So that's a good job. A little bit breezy-ish. Like, he peaked down here. Not like Big W to do that. Hey Romeo, welcome. Romeo is my fellow Sparrow, and he is also in Assassins. And that's the first base down. Ooh, we have a live hit. Did I show it? Of course, we're gonna see a live hit. So this guy is named Lou, but it is not the Lou that is leading G-Vibe. It is another Lou. He's a fairly new player in Lions, coming from one of the French top teams, I believe. Okay, we're coming in here and he is losing all his Zukas, so this was not what I hoped for. It's not the first hit on cooker you see here. All these extra rocket launchers makes this super nasty here. So that's why he went with bullet, but it did not work out as well as he hoped. Oh guys, say hello to sorry. Where were we? We had seen Phobos soloed by Big W. This is the wrong op. And now we gotta figure out here. I don't remember the layouts really on, so I can't really say which one is the easiest base, but I know for sure that Green Court here is going to be among the last bases, because this hit is something special. The finishing hit in Green Court. Oh, we have Indigo Caraballo. There is Gurtori and Clinton, and yeah, we have a couple fellows here, and you can see like we sabotaged a lot this op. 30 sabotages, that is insane. I think I'm gonna do Fang next. So this is Battle Hardened, aka Moon, aka Battle. This guy is it's like a silent assassin. Like he is so good, but he rarely says a word. You know, he just comes in, does his hit perfectly, like no questions, and yeah. So he's opening Fang at this time. I rarely see him hit these kinds of bases. See, he's usually really good at the non-shield bases. You can do some insane solos. Clearly he can do well on Fang as well. He's gonna hack some rocket launchers as per usual. And we have an extra rocket launcher here today. He's done double hack first, and re-smoke. And another double hack. I would assume here. Yep, that's a double hack. So 2 double hacks. We have Pazan and Scooby Dog. Welcome, my friends. And for this op we have Grens are on crack. Like they are speeded up 50%, so they are doing mad damage. So he just used all Grens here and he's just shocking the mortars. I'm gonna need another shock. Yep, there it is. And now it's just free snapping the shields here with the Grens. And this front shield here is acting as anchor, and the Grens have their natural overthrow, so they will do more damage to the shield behind. That is why this is working so well here. Also we'll get this machine gun eventually. There it is, all the shields are gone, and now it's flaring down. But he still has 1 minute 20 seconds because the Grens are a lot faster than they normally are, so it's just gonna clear out here by doing this. Each item he destroys will lower the core health, and also will pick up a little extra GBE for maybe he can board out some machine guns here and help the rush. These mines, for example. Yes. Trying to find my mouse pointer here. Speed this up a little bit. Like normally I hate watching Grens because they take forever, but now they are boosted 50%, so that's a little bit more bearable. We have Brad White. I recognize you. What's your in-game name? Is it just Brad? No, there's somebody called just Brad. I know. That was Moon on Fang. And the next hit is the finishing hit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Quiet Test. So Test here, he is, I think he's from Germany or Austria or Switzerland or somewhere around that area. He is one of the top players from there. He was the leader of the task force called Be Quiet, like the German top task force that's made the top of the leaderboard, but they shut it down recently. And that task force was like the revival of DACH, if you remember Dutch. It stood for Deutschland, Austria, and yeah, the German name for Switzerland. Fab saying that test is German, and Fab is also German with a Turkish heritage. Or was that? Yeah, I think that was you. I've said it so many times. I'm so bad at like remembering where people are from, and I get people mixed up all the time. So it's getting all the girls up there with minimal spread and no peeking. So all the delay is still here. So 2 critters and 1. Looks like 5 shocks. And new critters. We just got it down. So that was a 260 fang in 2 hits. The core health was 1.8 million at the start. So around the time he hit the core, I believe I remember it was 1.6. Oh yes, Fab, that was Ruya. I get you confused. So Ruya is part Turkish. Oh yes, Brad. I remember Bartholomew. I remember that. So you're in Starfish. That is awesome. Base Beach. All right. I'm sorry, Fab. I hope I didn't offend you. Fab was in Sparrows, or was it Boomers? Was it that long ago? But I know I helped in promoting Fab to Lions. I remember it. And Roya too was in Sparrows a long time ago. What should we do next? Maybe Boomtown. What do we have? Boomtown, Torrent, Hardcore. Yeah, let's do Boomtown next. So this is Roya. Lives in Germany. Born in... I don't know if he's born. I cannot make assumptions here, but he knows Turkish. I know that. So he's going with Bombardiers, Gramps, 4 boats on the left side here. Oops. Looks like they survived. So we want to sit there on the left wall, out of range of the rocket launchers here, and also you see when he gets up there, they will spread. He needs to shock the machine gun, but it's still he managed to stay out of rocket launcher range. That is good. Now the Gramps are gonna sit here and they're gonna clear these shields and also some cells up top, and we get extra GBE for doing this. Yeah, both Boomers and Sparrows. That is correct. I have a list, so I know I can find out exactly the date you were promoted to Lions. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm keeping track. I do. I dropped 1 boat down here to clear some machine guns. Because you will see the left shields are down, so we did that part, but this is Lions, so we cannot be happy with just the shields, so we have to do something more. Now we're dropping 3 Zookas and Bullet on the right side, and we're flaring up to the right wall here. The rocket launcher fire is just these Gramps following the flare here, so we don't care about them anymore because they're done their job. Okay, so the idea here is to get Bullet in front to clear all the mines, but now you will see it happens so bullet only cleared on the left row. So I'm sorry, but this is a breezy for sure. Like he got the left shield, so he got something done here. But the plan was to get these shields as well. So he probably has shock knuckles loaded on bullet here. So the plan was to get bullet in front of the Zukas and just take all the rocket launcher fire and then easily clear the shields here. We have Vel V-Trills. Welcome, my friend. So this is just bullet hammering on the shields here. Can I get that one? I think. No, almost. So he messed up a little bit. I'd say the top flare was a little bit too far to the left, so the bullet did only take the left row, leaving the right row to kill all the Zukas. So the next hit is Gurtori, and he was really unhappy that I wanted to stream this op because he told me he breezed. But there will always be somebody who is not happy with their hit, you know. Like having 25 perfect hits sorry. Having 25 perfect hits in one op is, say it's extremely rare. We're gonna walk straight up here. He's taking Everspark. He's going for the standard play here. Fub is saying it exactly like it is. If 25 hits are perfect, we don't need... If all hits are perfect, we don't need 25 hits. And that is so true. Because Lions are sometimes beating ops in like 15 hits. So not everybody gets to hit. Oh no, look. Sparky died. He was... Oh, what's he doing? Oh. Okay. No, this rocket launcher was in range. Oh no. I feel so sorry for Gutori here. He's a really, really good player, but Sparky died, and I'm thinking that threw him off. Clinton, you are correct. I rarely see him breezy. Like, he's a really good player, and this is not representative of him, you know. But it is what it is. This time he messed up a little bit. Let's see here. Where is the... So the next hit on Boomtown is going to be a test. Again, he finished Fang, and now with his second account he's going to hit Boomtown here. And we have 6 GBE 4 troop damage, all Gramps and bullet. We're barring out that rocket launcher that Gurtori almost killed. Also we have Gren speed and artillery damage, and artillery damage is huge, and especially since the HQ23 upgrade we got a new level on artilleries. So now with the tribes each artillery does over 10,000 damage. That is insane. Look at the smoking here. It is. It's so nice to look at, you know. Not peeking anything. It's like the smokes are as perfect as they can be, you know. Okay, he's flaring back, getting all the grams up there. The grams, the downside with them is that they spread out a lot. It is so hard to keep them controlled. Hey, we have Knall, the co-leader of Lions, a newly promoted co-leader of Angry Lions. And Lions is considered the top team in the family, and to get a co-leader role there is that's an achievement. So he is just going YOLO on the core here now. Like, I can't do anything more. Like, just do whatever damage I can. 1 gram left. Bullet is going to die, and now rockets. There we go. We are finished. We got the right shields and half the core. And that's a good hit. And then we have the finishing hit. Angry Cass. He is also a long time Lion. He's a co-leader. I feel like I should know more about the players in my team, but I don't. I know some of them a little better, but not all of them. Go 2x on the walk here. Looks like all Zukas and Bullet here. No, it's brick. It's brick. Shoot. We threw some critters on the left side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 shots. It was basically a flash kill. It was. Oh, it looked very low. It's 1 million, 1.1 million. And Test did over half the damage, so it was like 500k on the core here. Did somebody swag? Oh, that can't be swag. Swag quit a long time ago. Screw swag. It's DP. Awesome. Screw swag, yeah. Nobody cares we're on YouTube. It's typical Lions. Yeah, there. Poby. That is JR. Hi, on YouTube we need intel. So any of you who are watching that now and like, I don't know what I will do with my time, drop an account in Lions. Drop some infos if you want to help out. That was Boomtown down in 4 hits. That's 1 more hit than we wanted it to be, but Knall, you can help me after Boomtown here. What do I do? I've done Fang and Boomtown and Phobos. I'm thinking maybe Alamo or Torrent perhaps. I think Alamo should be the next easiest. Just Knall more. Let's do Alamo. But it was left to the end. It was closed because we needed to see how many hits we had for it. Alamo was just okay. Okay, good. But it's in the right place here. We boarded mines, I guess. So this is Knall. He's in the YouTube chat right now. So he's going to double hack the rocket launcher and the shock launcher here. Knall, he's very good at these types of hits, like getting every spark into nasty spots and do double hacks and re-smokes, and yeah. He's very good at this. Okay, so you flared the lower rocket launcher. Oh, I know why. No. Okay, so he decided to hack this rocket launcher instead of this one, because maybe he's gonna board out that one. And now he's just using grabs on the beach here. Because what is so great about Gramps is that they have longer range than Grenadiers. So they can outrange sniper towers and mortars and stuff like that Grens cannot. Okay, so the plan here is Knall is explaining. He's gonna bar it out to do a shock blaster, because it is in range of the free snipe area, and normally it's a rocket launcher and you hack it, but now it's a prototype, so you can't hack it. You gotta get rid of it somehow. So the alternative is to get Zookas up here and kill it with troops, or we board it. And this is gonna take more than one hit, so all the hits together can help board it out. So Fub is obviously playing without sound. It's the first time he hears the sound. So they're doing a little bit of a boing sound when they throw their bombs, and they make a, I don't know, girlish scream when they die. So look at Knall go. So he did 4 hacks, and he's clearing all of the left side here, almost. Oh, we have Hool in the chat too. Welcome. One gram left, 30 seconds. Will he get the shield? No, he won't. Yeah. Gramps has made a lot of stuff, especially like free snipes is much easier now with Gramps, because they outrange almost everything. So the next hit here is Tabasco Fiasco. It is TB. I'm trying to. He has 4 letters in his name. TBSC? No. Oh, whatever. So he's also a co-leader in Lions, and he's using a whole variety of troops here: rifles and cryos and Zookas. The majority is going to be Zookas. And he is boarding out more up here. And now the rocket launcher is gone. That is good. Now he's dropping Zookas. He's doing a flared landing like this, because I'll show you. He can flare flare up the Tukas, and then delay drop the rest of the troops that has faster moving speed. Just dropping the rifle slightly behind, and then the Cryoneers and Everspark. Those Cryoneers work; they walk faster than the rifles even. So if you drop all the troops at the same time, the Cryoneers are gonna come out first, and you don't want that because you want them to stay alive. Because what they do is they slow down all the defenses with their frosty beam. Like they are little Mr. Freezes, you know, from Batman. Mr. Freeze. They're shocking the flamethrowers because otherwise they will kill all the riflemen. You don't want that. Look at them breathing, slowing down everything. And this spot is always super nasty because all these sniper towers fire real fast. So when you have like 10 sniper towers, you're gonna lose troops super fast. They clear this out nicely, and the shock blaster is now gone. This is going to be ready for an easy finish now. So he's hacking that machine gun. This machine gun can be left up because it's not really in range. But this boom cannon is. This is it. Now it's just sniping the core here. With I don't know how many Zookas that is. 15 Zookas maybe. Yeah, so 2 hits clear half of Alamo. That is awesome. There we are. So the finishing hit, the last hit of this op was Wowie. Not the last hit of the stream, but like it was the last hit to finish off the op. He didn't even boost. Look, 70%, 127%. So he went unboosted because there was not much left, and it's a free snipe. So. Barring out the machine gun. Some of the Zookas spread out towards the defenses, but the majority remains here. They're just gonna basically free snipe. These 2 boom cannons are taking out some troops, but they're not killing them fast enough. So this is an easy boom, and there we go. But no medkits. Medkit strike. That was Alamo down in 3 hits. So next I think I'm going to do Torrent, maybe Hardcore. Let's see how many hits there were on Torrent. 1, 2, 3 hits on Torrent. And yeah, okay, let's do Torrent. So the first hit here is Joss Boogin. This is Jose. He is an ex-Turtle. I don't know if he plays in Angry Boogins right now, the 10-man. But this is one of the best players in the world right here, for sure. Just gonna open up this torrent. You can see there's extra rocket launchers here. I think that's the and flamethrowers here. That is nasty for the rush, you know, if you're rushing from this spot here. Yeah, he does play in Angry Boogans. Look at this. Flash killing one rocket launcher. Re-smoking. Going up. I'm just gonna pause this for a second here. See how he used only 2 shocks? This hit is so nice. I love this hit. Because he is in the safe zone of these 4, like literally on the edge of the blind spot here. Of these 4 rocket launchers. And these 3 are marked, so the Zookas will clear them first. So we need to shock there, and he's using critters for the doom cannons that are not shocked. So I don't know who came up with this hit, but it is so smart, so well thought through, you know. It's one of my favorite hits. It's clearing everything so nicely. Quick and effective. Now it's flaring over to kill the remaining rocket launchers here. Shocking them again. He lost brick, but that's okay. And now it's flaring away. Bring it down here, and it's going to drop. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, so he's normally you're dropping 2 more of boats of Zookas here, but he's going with Gramps as the last 2 boats. Rafa, for your information, my hit was not a breezy, and I haven't shown it yet. So. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Glad to have you here. I was flaring up, dropping critters. What remains for him to do here is basically clear these doom cannons, and then we are all done here on the right side. Now shocking, letting the Gramps do some work. So he's flaring the further doom cannon now, because by doing that, the troops are in range of this one as well. So good. What are we doing now? 1 minute left on the hit. Getting some GBE, it looks like. So he's clear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 rocket launchers, 3 doom cannons on the opening hit on Torrent here. Now we've thrown some critters in front here. We are receiving a little bit of rocket launcher fire. So Ruff is saying that 99 out of 100 is still an A. Well, not in my world. I'm probably my own worst critic. And there the shields are down too. At the last second too, it looks like. So what is left here is basically get the left shields and then we can rush. So he did a big job there on this torrent. And I know that this torrent was closed for a long time. That's why it's open so late in the op. Because we were maybe thinking we needed to do it in 2 hits. So we kept it close to see if we could afford 3 hits. So this is JR, long-time family member. He's been doing a lot of work in the training task forces. I don't know if he was the leader of any of them, but I know he has a long relationship with Angry Zebras. It does not exist anymore, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Angry Zebras. But JR is a really good player. Hold on, I wanted to check the troops. He does not think so himself, but he is a beast for sure. So this looks like this 5 boats of Zukas and 3 boats of Gramps. But 52. What is 5 times 13? No, this is 4 boats and 3 boats. So this is 7 boats. Okay. Four boats of Zugas going up into this corner here. Yeah, so usually when you clear the right side, it is so you can rush the core from the right side. Yeah, okay, so Val asked if Jose forgot to clear mines, and we're not rushing from this spot. So Jose cleared the mines up here, between here. But we're watching this hit now, so this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks, I think, unless he's doing some nasty shocks here. No, he's using four safe shocks. But he missed the machine gun. Doing the 5th shock. Oh, yeah, he got the shields. He messed up the shocks a little bit, but he got the shield still, so that's all good. Now I'm guessing the plan is to hack these 2 rocket launchers. But I'm not sure it's possible now that he used an extra shock. We dropped Spark over here. So what's the plan now? Oh, I think I know. It's gonna hack this, I think. No, I remember now. Do you see how this machine gun is marked? I'm guessing the plan was to hack that as well. But because he used an extra shock on the left, we could not afford the second hack. But he still saved the shock for the rush by hacking that mortar. I don't know what's happening now. He's just letting the critters. There's critters somewhere. Yeah. dropping 2 more boats. Because grams cost GBE to drop. So if you're out of GBE, you can't drop any troops. So. But that's a good job from JR. He got the shields, and that is always the most important part. Like, even if you miss the hacks you plan to do, like, if you leave a shield up, the base cannot be rushed. But if you get the shields, you can still rush. Maybe it will be a harder rush than it could be, but it is still rushable, you know? So get the shields first, always. That is the highest priority. This is Emancipy, Eman. Trying to remember where he came from. But he must have gone through Starfish and then Assassins, because he has never been in Sparrows. So he dropped all his troops and he flared all the way to the top, and that's why they're walking so wide here. Emancipy. Your vote? Rafa, what are you talking about? Romeo has your vote as the next future Lion. Okay, yeah, I know Romeo is a really good player and he will definitely make it one day. I'm very sure of it. Now we're going in for the rush here. Smoking at the right spot. It's a good start. Okay, look at this. Single smoked. It's just sitting there now. This is so, like, when you have 2 smoke timers like that, you need to make sure you look at the right one. This is... Wow, what a rush. Like 6, 7 shocks. I didn't count them. Nice. Really, really nice. The core health was 1.3 million at the start. And we ate like, I don't know, 40 cells or something like that. So the health went down quite a bit. Hey, JR. Yeah, I knew you was gonna say it was a breezy, but it wasn't. You know, you got the shields down and you enabled... You made it possible for Iman to kill it. So now we're gonna do hardcore, I think. Because after that we have left Maze and Green Court. Normally Maze is considered the hardest base and we should do it last, but this time I think I will save Green Court for last, because the finishing hit is it is something else. So we're gonna find the first hit on hardcore now. Here it is, Angry Krusty 7. So this is a lot different from Angry Krusty 6. Anyway, this is Krusty. I saw some different troops. I jumped in too quick, but we're using Everspark to start to hack the front 2 rocket launchers. We're gonna double hack these. JR, I get what you mean. Like you got the shields, but you had to use an extra shock because you missed the machine gun, and then you didn't get all the hacks you wanted. So for you, I am exactly the same. Like if I don't get what I plan to get, it's a breezy. Like it's 100% or it's 0%. You know. Krusty did a double hack here and is using 7 boats of Zookas and one boat of Cryoneers. So the layout here is really favorable. Normally these are rocket launchers and these are rocket launchers, but right now there are no rocket launchers and no. This is also usually a rocket launcher and this one too. So, but these two has to go. I hope Krusty will bar them out at some point here. But here's now the goal is to clear the left side here. Oof. I was a little bit late on the smokes, but he made it. Oh, you see how the machine gun is marked? All the troops are targeting machine gun right now. Okay, I thought it would do. You can actually flash kill that machine gun and use only one shock. He didn't do that. Like you throw a critter on the cells here and the machine gun will target those. The suit doesn't kill the marked machine guns. For sure, JR, I can show your today's hit. I want to do you justice, you know? I was explaining how good a player you are. Sorry you missed it. Hey, JR, tell me, were you ever the leader of Zebras? Or were you just there as a trainer, co-leader? I'll read the comments in a bit. I'm gonna watch the hits. The hit. So Krusty has hacked 2 rocket launchers, cleared all the left side, and now his focus is get the top grapplers. Because if he misses one grappler here, the next hit is gonna have to go all the way to the top and get the grappler, and that takes a lot of time. And it looks like that is what's gonna happen here. He didn't quite get the grappler because this rocket launcher was in range. The odd rocket launcher is easy to forget. Like these hits, these guys, they're so used to the strategies. They know like exactly what to do. But then there's something random, like these rocket launchers here. It's easy to forget. Yeah, so JR was the co-leader. I was correct. But JR has done a lot of work in the training task forces, I know. That was the first hit on hardcore. It was Angry Krusty, and now we are at Hammerman. This is the other Lou, the original, so to speak, the older Lou, Lou the First, the leader of Angry G-Vibe. The G-Vibe is the, I would say, like the second highest task force in the family, like one step below Lions. They used to be considered equal, but since Turtles shut down, Lions is sort of considered the top brass, you know. LPY. I never played with LPY. I don't remember. I don't know where. I know the name. I don't know where he played. So as who was saying that XXV, that's Dutch Fun Task Force, when you used 4 hits for the top left shields on Torrent. Oh yeah. But as JR says later, a lot have changed. Like since then. I'm guessing that Task Force War was maybe a year ago, maybe more. And a lot have changed. Like those hits that were considered super crazy, like beast hits back then, is like the standard now. So the game evolves, the player are evolving, we're learning new stuff all the time. Three years ago, yeah. So that's a really long time ago. And in 3 years a lot have happened. 3 years ago I think I was still playing with tanks or something like that. No, that's not true. I've been in the family actually 2.5 years now. That is, it's insane. Look at that. He threw the critters early to lure up the hot pots, and then he shocked the hot pots. It's a super sexy move. I was re-smoking, he was flaring down. Now the focus is to get the mortars. It'll be 2 shocks, I believe. No, 1 shock. Oh, and oh wow! Look, so he knew that that mortar over there was the most damaged. No, he made sure of it. He could hack it. This is so smart. There's so much thought behind all of this. Like it's not like his. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna create some stuff, and he goes in, and so he's planned every step of this hit. And now he needs to get the grapplers. And he's gonna get them. There we go, and really smoked. So now he has 37 seconds left. He's gonna get some shields and maybe some damage on the core. Ooh, are we gonna get a FUB hit live on Cooker? FUB. We have Wowie. Wowie is hitting Cooker. He missed a lot. Of course we're gonna show some live hits. He's using rams in this spot. I guess it's okay because as long as he gets the front boom cannons in this one, these rear boom cannons will not be in range, so you can get the shield safely. This looks really nice. Grams again, guys. They're changing the strategies. Oh, I wonder now if he's gonna get the shield here. If this boom cannon is still up. Oh, he's barding in panic. There's 1 minute left. This is a 315 cooker, so the health is probably extreme. 1062%. Oh, come on. He did get the shield. So FUB is normally the rusher here. It's a level 3 shock mine. Shock blaster there. Oh, interesting hit. I would love to see a FUB finish Oh wow, it is the 25th. Wow. Okay. This is a nail biter. So Fub, you're going to close YouTube right now, and you're gonna focus on this cooker. But I have faith. Fub will get it down. If I could say something like just maybe get your Zukas here and flash kill the shield, like one shock on the lasers, flash kill it. That should work. What's the health? 311,000. Ugh. But I think that can be done. Like one shock on the corner there. Two shots and then yeah. You can definitely do this, Fub. No problem. No problem. Alright, we were on hardcore, and that was Hammerman, aka Lou. Lou the First. Where's the next? So we are 3 hitting this hardcore on this op here. This is hardcore finish by Cass, the co-leader of Angry Lions, the long time lion. And everything is super clear. It's really wiped clean this hardcore here. Gonna flare up. Clear some shields. Go back. Get all the Zukas up there. And I'm gonna shock the grapplers, maybe. No, it's not shocking anything. Using putting all the GBE into battle orders here. I don't know what the shield health was. This was an easy finish. Like just walk up and stand there. Like all you have to do. And there it goes, pop with like 5 medkits. That was hardcore. So now we're gonna do maze. I wanna save green court for last here. Where's the first hit on maze? So I think we had maze closed for a while too. This is the current ops. Here we go. Yeah. So maze wasn't hit until later in the op here. What am I talking? Yeah, here. So apparently I opened. I have no clue. Oh yes, I remember now. We're gonna take a quick look. As you can see, we sabotaged a lot. So we kept maze closed for sabotage. And yeah, let's not comment. You can see normally there are like lasers here, and if there were, you cannot use critters like that because you will lose the delay on the lasers. But at this particular layout, I could use critters for the mines. Saves a lot of GBE. Hey 3Z, welcome Jason. Now I'm going to hack some rocket launchers. And when you're re-smoking, try to put your smoke like shifted in the direction you're going to do your next hack, like this. I hacked 3 of the odd rocket launchers, and now I'm using grams to get some extra GBE. Now the snipers are going to kill off the grams here. I don't have to worry about them anymore. And we're going for the right shield. This was, I was told afterwards, lost a few Zukas to the mine there, that this was DP's plan. Like she saw that this right shield hit is only 3 shocks, so you can probably pull off some hacks as well. It's really unusual to do like the right shield as the opening hit on Mace, but on this time it made sense because we sabotaged all the beach shock blasters, and it made sense. I left a little bit of health. I think it was 30,000 or something like that. So that's definitely boardable. That's the opening hit on Mace. I'm sorry guys, it feels so weird to comment on your own hit. But now let's see. This is Smokey Z. We showed his live hit on the cooker ring. So this is Lou the second, the new Lou. So now is mostly the normal open here. We still have this these 3 random rocket launchers that we want to get rid of. But you can see what happens here now. Sparky stepped away from the flare and he flares that rocket launcher. So Sparky is now in the barbed wire. It means she's hacking much slower. And he was aiming for a triple hack, but because Sparky was slowed down, he didn't get a hacks off like he wanted to. Dropping heavies, 1 boat of heavies, and by doing that he keeps the rocket launchers busy so he can drop the Zuka safely, get the sniper tower and save probably 2 or 3 smokes here. He used critters to distract this rocket launcher that he didn't hack. And now it's going up. One more smoke, good. And now look at this shock here. He got both of these rocket launchers in one shot. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy. But we did not quite get as much as we hoped on that hit, but we were looking at it and it's like, oh, it's okay, you know, we can probably just hack these two and do the top shields, because the top shield is really... I think we saw that we could still make it happen, you know. So the next hit is TB. Okay, so it's 3 more hits. Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, we left the Bard job on Maze. So the plan now is, you can see, so Sparky up here to hack the 2 remaining rocket launchers.
Hacking, updating system.
Good. The rocket launchers are done. I'm dropping two sets of critters, because you kind of only one set of critters. The shock blaster will kill them all before the Zukas arrive. So now we drop 2 sets, and you can see like two critters alive, and that was the shock blaster killing them all. So just eating some cells here because we used some extra GBE for the hacks. So he needs to make up for it, and now he's going for the top shields here. But we sabotaged 2 of them, so there's only 2 left. Makes this a lot easier than it should have been. If we didn't sabotage the shield, I'm going to guess that this would probably be 1 more hit than it took now. Oh yeah, as you see, it was laid on the smokes. Oh, they missed the rocket launcher too. So TB, he breezed a little bit here. And now it's just critters on the left side. Yeah, so critters and mines. All we can do. I don't know why the smokes were late. Can be many reasons. Got distracted by something, or I don't know. We have Axe Darby Sugar Ship. I've never seen you before. I'm super happy that you find this. You found the stream, and you are more than welcome. The more the merrier. So now we have Doctor 0815, and this is Fub. He was in the chat earlier. Right now he's probably deep into cooker planning. So all he's gotta do now is to just kill these shields. I heard 5 shocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. The shields are down nice and easy. And some mines. This baby is all set up for the rush. All good. Super nice hit. And finishing hit on Maze here is Angry Mexican. This is Dylan. I don't know his history at all. But he's been in Lions for a long time. I know that. I'm gonna speed up, so first part here is going to eat as many of these power cells as he can to gain as much GBE as he can. Also lowering the core health. Every item you destroy lowers the core health, so you can use that to your advantage. And here we go. Couple more cells. We're going in for the rush here. And it is absolutely essential for this hit to not lose the delay, because there's usually like 7 or 8 shocks you need to throw in time, and if you lose the delay you have to throw all the shocks earlier and faster, so you want to keep the delay so you have time to throw the shocks. How many shocks? 1, 2, 3. Looks like 6 shocks. That's not bad at all. We had a lot of extra GB for a whole bunch of medkits. So we got that one nice and easy. So what was that? 5 hits on Mace, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should we look? Of course, we have to look. So he's gone with 1, 2, 7 bows of Zukas on the left side. Clear the shields and some cells. Now he's going up. Pop goes the weasel. Brick died. Oh wow. Guys, you realize the pressure that was on him on that hit? The 25th hit on the op, and he needed to get was an extra shield, super high health. Oh, I'm so glad we showed that on the stream. Send me some boobs that I can forward. Oh yeah. Fub is like almost a dedicated cooker rusher in Lions. Like he's so good at that hit. 1.8 million. And Brick died. Okay guys, we have one more base to show on this this 7 shield op here, and it is Queen Court. And after we're going to show a bonus hit in courtesy of JR the Beast. We're gonna show his torrent hit from today. So the first hit is Big Daddy. This is Big W, the leader, one of his alt accounts. It's a 292 green court. The health is 841. Not the highest I've seen, but it's pretty high. The creators were a little bit late, but no, it worked out. I think that rocket launcher is not in range at all. Okay, it was. We got the right shield nice and clean there. The next part here is 4 Zukas on the front. Lost, looked like 3 of them. Oh, it's only 1 shock. So you see the flare timing there, like right as the shield went down, the flare landed on the rocket launcher, and he re-smoked as well. Trying to save any Zukas that he can. No, all of them died. But he tried. And now there's a shock blaster here. That is yeah, really awesome hit, Fab. You are extremely good at that rush, I'll tell you that. Now he's getting the shock blaster first. He's taunting now. Taunting. Oh. He's out of GBE, he needs to flare. There, but so that mortar, yeah, he got it. Wow, good job. So The opening hit here got right shield, front shield, rocket launcher, and left side was nastier because there was an extra shock blaster. But on the right side, we saved the shock because of the cannons here, and we didn't need to shock anything here, so it worked out well for President for sure. That was the first hit on green court, and now we're going to see, I think it was Junaid. So Junaid, he was in Angry Boomers a long time ago. Then he left to play in some other task force. Now he's back in Sparrows and also in Lions. No, actually he has left Sparrows because he is now in Angry Crabs, helping out with some training. But he's remaining in Lions. And this is one of Junaid's best hits, I know for sure. He's gonna shock bullet up there, and what will happen now is, much like the Cooker Rush, the lasers will target bullet now. And you will see, this hit is so nice. He's taunting a lot of rocket launchers, shocking here, the untaunted. See, the lasers are all targeting bullet. So he's cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7 rocket launchers. Oh no. He missed the re-smoke a little bit. I don't know what the plan was, maybe to go for the top shield or something like that. He tried something, it didn't work, but wow, man, he cleared all 7 of the rocket launchers that you need gone for the rush. But he's used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. It has 1 bolt still remaining behind here. So what's in that boat? Oh, come on. Zukas. He's flaring them up the left and he's going to free snipe the shield generator, I believe. Killing few cells so he can afford a flare. Now he's used every drop of GBE that he had. He cleared all the left side and the shield. Okay, he's gonna die now. And he's retreated because he doesn't want to eat any cells at all. The rush needs all the GBE. So, but if we look at this now, normally what we do is we kill the top shield. That's 1 hit. But the next hit on green court, so that was Junaid, and the next hit on green court is here. Vimto, yeah, always a free snipe. Oops, no, what? This up. Is it not? No, we rolled a new one. So it's this one now. Sorry, I got confused. Here we go. So the last op was finished pretty close to the end. Alright, anyway. 10Z Godzilla, this is Remy. So Remy is pretty new. It's been alive, I don't know, maybe a month. And he was in Sparrows for a little while. And he got promoted really quick here. And when you see this hit, you're going to understand why he wasn't in Sparrows for very long. So he kills Green Court from this. I'm sorry, the game sound has flunked, and to fix it I will have to restart BlueStacks, and this is the second last hit of the op, so I'm not gonna fix it. I'm sorry, guys. So right now he's eating a lot of cells here. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because he needs a lot of extra GBE. So he's going up top now, like the normal, what you normally would have done at this state. And normally you kind of need to shock the lasers because you can't really flash kill with lasers in range, but somehow he managed. So he flash killed the shield without the lasers firing. So already there it is a crazy hit. Like the timing of the smoke, wow man, I don't think I could do that. And now it's the normal rush. 1, 2, 3, 6 shocks. And it was 1.8, 1.9 million at the start. And we ate a lot of cells and stuff, so maybe around 1.7 million on the rush. But man, flash killing the top shield without shocking lasers, that is, I don't think I've seen that. I know you can do it if you use brick, but Boomerclad calculated this hit and stopped calculating at 335 GPE. Probably around that area, like 14 smokes or something like that. Now, as a bonus hit, JR requested that we show his hit on torrent on this op here. So this one, the JR wanna leave something that he feels good about, because he did not feel good about the hit that I showed you earlier. So what's he doing now? I have not seen this hit. So now I don't have any game sound either. I used the game sound because I don't see all that well, so I need to kind of hear stuff happening to know if they're happening. I saw the screen shake a little bit, so we threw some artilleries in some places. But I don't know where. Okay, so what's it doing here? The flash killed one shield. He used 3 shocks. Oh, he did that, so he could also clear some rocket launchers. Look, now he saved 2 shocks from the rush. Wow, man. So that was what it did. He marked some rocket launchers so that Zukas would target them in the correct order. I was just using Gramps here. This play here was super smart. Really smart. Thinking outside the box, because normally you would just park between these 2 cells and just rush the shields, but he thought one step further, flash killed one shield and flared into a spot where he would also be in range of a lot of rocket launchers. So by doing a flash kill, he didn't have to use any shocks, so he can use them later. And then he shocked everything, and he had time to clear the last shield and 4 rocket launchers, 5 rocket launchers. Really smart hit. I think that's pretty much it for this hit. I don't know what he would board. Just leaving the Gramps be here. Through a critter or something like that. So that was JR's redemption, sort of. So guys, one last live hit before we close. Angry Krusty 7, not Angry Krusty 6. Going for this 205 tape here. It's 1.9 million. This is Krusty's bread and butter right here. Look, single file path, perfect. It's gonna split around the sniper now. Yeah, look. What's this? 1, 2, 3 shocks? The rocket launchers here is not in range. Boom! That's a solo. Really nice. Nice solo. Okay guys, we did Angry Lions, 7 shields, Forlorn Hope, beaten in 24 hits, and we did a couple of live hits, and we got to see the super nasty 25th hit finish on Cooker from Fub. What a stream, guys. It was awesome. Oh, so JR saying after that hit, the rush went in and it left 2000 on the core. So JR saying that if he got one more cell, it would be dead. But so even though JR did an absolute stunning hit, he still finds a way to beat himself down. So you guys give the guy a hand, help him up. Junade on Humble Pie. I'm not gonna show you guys anymore. I'm pretty tired. It is 1:30 a.m. my time, so let's call it a night here. And thank you all for watching. I'm super proud to be part of Angry Lions, and Fub for president for sure. JR, something like undersecretary to the president. I don't know. JR is awesome, Fub is awesome, all the Lions are super awesome. So whenever you guys want to, come and visit Lions, watch some replays, drop some intro, and take how do you say, take learning from the hits that you see there. It is top level. So guys, thank you and good night.